This is a video on how to seafoam a 2009 Lexus IS250. According to the Seafoam instructions, they tell you to make sure that you spray the Seafoam in the intake, which is right here. Some people put it in the air intake over here. I've seen a lot of people recommend putting it and finding a vacuum hose. Some pictures online surfaced pointing to this vacuum hose right here, which is right off of the brake booster. So what I did, I've already loosened this clamp. I went ahead and pulled this hose off, like so. I bought this Seafoam in a can. I got the kind that was a little bit more expensive. It's the kind that has this little spray tube, kind of like you'd find on a can of WD-40. This spray tube is going to allow me to get the Seafoam in the engine a little bit easier. With the engine running, which I don't have it running now, I've already Seafoamed it. I'm actually waiting the 10 minutes after the Seafoam to start the engine up. But what you're going to do after you disconnect the vacuum line here to your brake booster, you stick your Seafoam in there. You want to start the engine up, and you want to rev it about 1,000 RPM above idle. So for me, that was about right at 1,700 RPM. So I had my wife sit in the car and idle the vehicle up. At times the vehicle wanted to rev up a little bit more, sometimes it wanted to stall, and I just had to kind of accordingly let off and keep pushing on this bottle of Seafoam. After about, I'd say probably about 3 minutes or so, half the bottle was gone. I'd read online that some people said run about a third of the bottle through the intake and then pour another third into your gas tank. I bought a separate bottle of Seafoam to pour in the gas tank. I'm going to use this with this adapter specifically for when I'm doing the Seafoam on the other engines I have. So I'll hold on to this. I used about half the bottle in this, and right now it's sitting, and it's been sitting for about 5 minutes. So here in a few minutes we'll start the car up and see how much Seafoam actually comes out of the exhaust. See what kind of smoke show we end up getting. Okay, here we are. It's about 5 minutes later, and getting ready to restart the car now. Seems to be idling fine. Rev it up just a bit. Let's see if we don't have any check engine lights or anything like that, so that's good. Certainly does not look like there's anything coming out of the exhaust at all. Lastly, now I'm out driving the car, keeping the RPMs up, and I'm getting ready to head to the gas station and dump the rest of it in the gas tank. Bought a separate bottle to put in the gas tank. I'll go ahead and dump all of it in and add a full tank of gas too, since my gas tank is already near empty. Anyway, that's how you Seafoam a Lexus IS250. I didn't get much of a smoke show, but as you can see, this is a relatively low mileage and not too old IS250. So I've heard about that from other people, that some people did and some people didn't. Supposedly the smoke show is the buildup of the carbon being burned off. So maybe that means I don't have a lot of carbon buildup in the top end of the engine. So hopefully this keeps the engine running good and strong for the long term.